was a big week, as we've just gone over so many things that happened in Australia. And we didn't even mention Daniel Ricciardo, which I know we've talked about so much in the last week, and I am only going to be ranting about Danny Rick for a little while longer. Just kidding, I'm never going to stop.
That's a lie.
So, right, I will never stop. Hence why I'm here today to step upon my soapbox and speak directly to Daniel Ricciardo about why he should just take the Haas seat, let Kevin go hang out with his adorable daughter, and just take the Haas seat. And that's what I'm here today. I have some solid points. And Daniel, I know you're listening because you're an avid listener to the pod. So
I can't wait. This is going to be a good one. Added context. Daniel Ricciardo chose not to drive because he doesn't want to drive for a backmarker team. He now has said some inklings that he's like, oh, I might want to be in a car again next year. And everyone's going, okay, but it's going to be like the Haas, right? Over to your soapbox now.
Steps on soapbox, box of soap. Hi, hello, Danny Rick. You're a race car driver. You, in your free time, do motorsports. You like to go fast. So, this whole job, going fast in a car. And I understand using the word fast to describe Haas, not very common. There we go. Tends to be referred to as a tractor. However, Haas is still an F1 car, and you can still go fast for your job. Not out of the question. Next, we understand that how things ended with McLaren were ugly. No one liked it. It did not feel good. You make a public statement on your Instagram story about how you're committed to the cause, and then suddenly it doesn't really seem like it was fully your decision to leave. So don't you want to end your driving career on your terms when you really want to, and not because some papaya team just kicked you out and blamed all of their problems on you? You can come back and do it all over and decide to leave when you want to. You're a competitive guy. I understand that. It's one of my favorite qualities about you because I am too of a competitive person. And Haas and competitive are basically opposites. But look what Nico is doing on Saturdays. Something's happening in that car during qualifying where he's like not completely out in Q3. You could at least make a show of Saturdays and have a whole ton of fun during qualifying, depending if qualifying stays Saturdays, whatever. So there could still be some sparkle there. You can find the magic at Haas. We know you love money because that's been, honestly, we know the real driving force behind a lot of career decisions that you made. And that's okay, because money's great, money is fun. You love money sometimes more than you love being competitive. And I don't judge you. I judge you a little bit for that, but I don't hold it unbelievably against you because you're a human. I would absolutely love to be earning $18 million for basically taking a gap year.
Right. Yeah, and to just like run around with Red Bull and record random things. Like, stand there and diffuse the tension between Max and Checo. He's a very expensive therapist.
Create more tension. I love it. It's great. Being rich looks so much fun. And here's the thing. I think Haas, not like they're gonna give you paying you minimum wage. Haas, I think, would find proper funds in their budget to allocate to a salary for you for probably 2 overpriced contracts. So, come on back. I don't need to go into the PR marketing rant of just you're a PR genius. So the only thing I will touch upon, think of the gold, viral, guaranteed content that you could have just by putting Daniel Ricciardo and Gunther in the same video. Done. Great. Imagine that. Non-stop, every single weekend. Competing at Haas is basically like your senior year when you only take electives. The bar is so unbelievably low that you would have to screw up so bad to be considered a disappointment. So coming back, again, bar is so low that people will just be so happy that you're there. So in closing, because I have to be realistic, as if Danny Rick is listening to this entire thing and this is how he's deciding if he really wants to pursue the grid. A seat in a competitive team, at least next year, not going to be available. So if your heart at all is still on the grid, just take the damn seat, please. You only have the relevancy and this opportunity for so long before the younger drivers become more relevant and no one's looking to have you in a seat anymore. But honestly, after this weekend and seeing how happy he was, if your mental health is so much better off the grid, be the PR man off track. I support you. Become a commentator on F1 TV, and I will also be happy. Thank you.
I really enjoyed your soapbox. I was laughing through the whole thing. I had to put myself on mute so you could get your full soapbox moment. But I hope you feel good, and I hope he listens to you. I am shocked, though, that on your list of rationale to take the Haas seat, one of them isn't that he can just yell Nico Hülkenberg's name at all points.
It felt like it was going to fall under the PR area. And if I needed to pick, like, what would create the better content, like, driving home, is, like, the potential of, like, think of what you and Gunther could do. Standing in front of big boats. The Miami GP content could be unbelievable.
Really? You could not get 3 more random personalities in a room if it's Nico, Daniel, and Gunther?
Right? Unbelievable. Thank you so much for listening to this segment from episode 11 of Gridwalk. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Also, you made it this far in the video. Go check out the full podcast. Go listen to the rest of it. You can click right here for the full thing.